Hello and welcome to Who Starts It Anyway, a show where a bunch of casual players play Dungeons and Dragons not so casually. I'm your host and Dungeon Master Garrett, and this is our campaign, Ashana Rising. Real quick before I do a little recap from last time, quick announcement as we for our schedule update. We will be making the exciting move from Tuesdays to Wednesdays for Dungeons and Dragons. We'll take a break week next week, and then the following week, that would be March the 8th, 15th. So March 8th, we're no stream. March 15th is our first Wednesday stream, and that will be our new home for a bit. New time that we stream. So Wednesday time slot. So that's housekeeping out of the way. Recap of last time. Our crew of heroes watched as Silora, the Guildmaster, beats supposedly one of the strongest rising adventurers on guild leaders' Lakes, someone who they learned has apparently turned down co-captainship and Guildmastership of the Silverhill a few times. So she beat him. Poppy got to go talk to the princess, and she helped the princess escape for a night on the town. See how that goes. And then there's a plan. Then we have Guildmaster Namira losing very quickly, quicker than a blink of an eye, supposedly, to another rising adventurer, Morthil. First of the guild leaders to lose in one of these exhibition matches. After that, the group went back to town to do different activities and things. Gleeble and his best friend Raihan went dragonfly racing. I don't remember which NPC won that. Is it Ramus? No. Maybe it was. Look it up later. Somebody won it. Wasn't them, but they had a good time. They had a good time. Rui did a swimming race over at Old Man Rivers, which was won by Gondar. Rui, lucky to be alive today.
Very.
With her swimming expertise. Not a bird though.
You would think many of my ancestors would have helped me, but
let's see. Maida and Otto learned some lore about Flosi, which is a kind of more technologically advanced town of Ashana, and it's run by this, or how Warforged today are made through this very rich person named Hades. His corporation, basically the richest man in Ashana, Hades, hasn't been on screen yet. Maybe it'll be important. We'll see. See where the adventure goes. Yeah, right. This late in the campaign? Who knows? Craig was a tattoo curious, went to the tattoo guys, and did not opt in today, but made some good acquaintance with Carpe and Diem.
I can't remember my role. I know what I said. I was delusional and sick.
Speaking of roleplay, Raihan is not good at gambling. We learned that as well. Or is very good, depending on your viewpoint, if you lost or won to him. I did forget in the recap that I texted y'all. The single match fights did happen last time too. Craig did move on to the next round last time.
I've heard a legend I did something.
You did beat longtime rival Galdor.
In terms of total time, yeah, that's a long-term rival,
And Gondar did win his fight. But anyways, that's not what we're here for. We're here for what everyone gravitated towards, which was the log joust. Everyone started volunteering or being voluntold by Jordan to get onto log On the way over to the log, though, Poppy did notice somebody watching her and the princess, and sent Silora to go investigate. See how that goes. But anyways, this is your positions on the log for the jousting competition. I'll explain the rules in a second, but one last call. Does anybody else want to join the log joust?
Log.
I think I've had enough water for today.
Where's Godric?
She is not related to a duck.
Godric loves logs.
Log. Well, if that in that case, our log participants, Otto, Poppy, Craith, and Gleeble, go ahead and roll initiative.
I wonder if this log is actually made from one of Mido's illegitimate tree.
All right, Twitch. Wish me luck.
16.
16 for Gleeble.
Wait.
Oh. I heard D20 did me wrong.
Uh-oh.
Hey, I'm more happy Craith has advantage on a lot of things. That would be an 18.
18 Craith. Otto.
Whale.
And Poppy.
I am a 9 out of 10.
A 9 out of 10. Interesting.
Yeah.
So let's recap on who our log participants are. They're Poppy, Craith, Axel, who is in the single round competition of fighting 2, but not Craith's ex opponent. That's Gondar. The disguised princess, Princess Mabel, who is going by disguised name of Marie. Sula, Ingevald, Guildmaster Nicolette, Otto, Raihan, Gleeble, and the supposed number 2 hero of the Hero Guild over there in Silver Keep, Solaris. And that is also your position on the log. That is who is next to you on the log. Thorin gives each of you a bamboo stick. For this log competition, you, on your turn, can make one attack against somebody next to you. Try and knock them off. If you beat their AC, that means they will they'll have to make a roll to stay on the log, an acrobatics check. You stay on the log. But if you beat their AC by 5 or by 5 or 6 or higher, you just clean knock them off. Log. But first, everyone needs to make an acrobatics check as the log starts to spin.
Ooh. Can I cheer for everyone?
Yeah.
No way.
Woo! What is it? What are we called? Ivory Tusk?
What?
What is our group name?
Ivory Pact.
Ivory Pact. Ivory Pact. Let's go, Ivory Pact. You hear
has a ring to it.
All right. Solaris almost failed. Very wild. Disguised Princess Mabel. Barely passes as well. Going well. Raihan. Immediately falls in water.
Nice.
Raihan did.
Yep. Immediately is waterlogged.
Brother.
Log.
Craith, what was yours?
What number do I need to beat? Ha 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 ha.
What was your number, though?
It's a 13.
You passed. You're good.
Oh, thank goodness.
Gleeble.
6.
Gleeble, you immediately just get taken down out the log with Raihan.
What?
Raihan just grabs you as he pulled himself up, just pulls you down with him.
Wow. Hey, brothers gotta stick together.
Sula passes. Still on the log. Otto.
Raihan pulls me down too.
You just want to freeze clothesline them both.
That's full.
I want to imagine that he just took his bamboo pole and clotheslined us down with him.
Yeah. Works. Axel passes.
There we go. ringer.
Poppy.
Hear me out.
Yep.
Before you say anything.
Uh-huh.
I have spider walk. I cling to ceilings.
I will give you advantage.
So that means you cling to the log and just go under?
Yeah,
That's
right.
what I was thinking. She's
It
just
got worse.
live with
It
it.
got worse. So, Poppy, what'd you get?
I have a 10.
Poppy, you fall under as you're probably still frantically looking, honestly, for the person that was stalking you. As you just weren't ready for the log to start moving. There's
What a
an-
shame.
another ivory packed member down.
We're doing well, guys.
Do we have anybody to represent us?
Great.
Oh, let's go.
Also fails. Says, Nicolette, the guildmaster.
Wow, this event's harder than my son would.
Garrett's fudging.
I think we could have been good at this.
And Ingevald also fails.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And after just one round of logging, it is Crafe, Axel, Princess Mabel, Sula, and Solaris.
Name
that
our
is-
band. Name our band.
And now it is the jousting. Solaris makes a swing at Sula. Can anyone guess how this is gonna go?
They both fall down.
Sula got tricks though.
And you just see Sula go flying in the water. She just expertly smashes him over the head.
I smugly watch, knowing that it's a fake.
Princess Marie, very scared by that ghost for Axel. By 1 point. Automatic knockout on Axel as the princess just goes for his leg. As he was focusing all of his attention on Crafe, immediately gets him.
Nice.
I was considering.
Go,
something.
Marie!
Crafe, your turn. You can only go for Marie.
Well. So we're just making attack rolls.
Yep.
So just
You can. This is your normal.
Okay,
Your normal claw will work.
yeah. All right. Well, can I rage? Is this a strength? Can I make a strength attack with this weapon?
It would only add a damage. It would not add to the attack roll.
I know, but it's for reckless attack.
Sure.
Sick.
Only because I know the next consequence.
Maybe your friend a Poppy. Not going to win. Nat 20.
And Mabel goes into the water.
God.
Crafe and Poppy make insight checks.
20 and a 19. I wanted to murder this character.
I mean, I have spider walk and I fell off the log. Great.
None of it makes any sense.
Okay, say perception.
Insight for you and Poppy.
I got a 16.
Okay.
That's disgusting. I hate this every time. 25.
Wraith and Poppy, as Crafe knocks the princess into the water, you see that her look is not focused on the jousting somehow, but she kind of has a distant look to her, as if her mind is elsewhere before plunging into the water,
Oh no.
head over heels into the water.
Do they know if this is a result of blunt force trauma to the head or their mind is elsewhere?
Can I interpret the cause of this, or do I just realize she's making a
You realize it's before the hit you make, so you know you didn't give her a concussion before she fell in.
Can I look around to see if anything maybe triggered her attention?
Sure, I'll let you and Crafe both make that perception check.
perception now?
Perception, yeah.
All right, that's
And-
an 11.
But what'd you say, Poppy?
I only got a 10.
You look around and you're not sure. You look like where she was like looking into the distance, and you don't see like just kind of crowd of people. Doesn't seem like anybody was watching this per se. Nothing catches your eye. Before the log starts to reverse direction, create big acrobatics check against Solaris. As Solaris also makes it. Big snack.
Acrobatics again.
Yep.
You're right.
Solaris passes.
Is there any way I can like just try to grip this thing as hard as I can to make it roll less? Just raw. Adjust the properties of inertia.
I will say no because there was already a stretch for the spider climb.
Right. Well, I got a 10.
That's enough. So
Hey,
it's just enough on the reverse. The initial
Nice.
DC was 12.
Oh, yeah, because it had to more energy to flip up.
You're ready for it to move now. Reversing directions. Not that surprising. But anyways, it's just you and Solaris. Solaris' turn. She makes a swing. That's a 27. All right, 19 that rolled. Okay, so he's 20, right?
Yeah. No, I got nothing.
As you scramble to stay on the log, Solaris just beams you in the back of the head to go into the water.
Darn.
Again, probably also distracted trying to figure out what the hell was happening with Marie or Mabel, whatever. I'm gonna forget what this character's actual name is. But anyways, the winner is number 2 hero Solaris. Turner diff.
Rigged.
Bad acrobatics rolls.
Initiative is all that matters.
Initiative is all that matters.
Play Heron Gun.
Play Heron Gun. She's not a Heron Gun, but
Or Twilight Cleric.
Dorn walks up and says,
Or both.
after the entire time he's not even focused on the log joust. Really, he's just been pitching to the crowd his heavy armors and wares. But he turns back to Solaris and says, congratulations! Here's the magical badge that will give you whatever advantage on acrobatics checks. As he hands it to her. Thank you. I was expecting a bit more from the adventurers. And then Jordan jumps on this opportunity and says, so what I'm hearing is we want a rematch?
Oh no.
Looking at the crowd of washed up adventurers. Literally.
Long.
Mida, you should get up there.
I can fly.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think you could win.
That would just be cheating.
I mean,
Fly
but they
above
wouldn't
the
know
log,
that.
You're not on the log.
If I can fake fall
know
off and just
that.
float with my feet touching it, right? Either way, I'm not entering it. So
There is still the hitting button to worry about. Does anyone take the bait on a log rematch?
No. Is it the same crew?
And it's whoever wants to join.
The DM is
No
only
one
going
has
to
taken
bait.
up the offer yet.
He said
I,
bait
uh,
earlier.
I'd like to rotate and look at Kraith. Log.
I nodded my head as if to internalize the concept of log, and then I guess I looked at Poppy and it's like, well, can't win them all, I guess, but we can go for another round. Yup.
I should probably check on Marie
And
first.
she-
She looks-
her head just now pops out of the water.
Oh my gosh.
Log.
Okay, I guess I'll join as well.
Sorry, it was a bit spacey. Last time, who was this again?
Marie, she wants to join the Shadow Knights.
Well, I didn't think you had much of an interest in any guild.
Well, to be fair, I'm trying to convince her out of it, but
All right. Trying to get her in
Here-
our team because we have a queue forming behind Gleeble.
Stewie hears this and goes, "You want to join the Shadow Knights? Come on with me." And he grabs Marie,
I
bringing
shoot
her onto the log.
the biggest death glare.
Oh, that
Although,
was it. I
honestly-
shoot him.
I ship it.
It should have been you, not him.
Oh man! So Gleeble, you get back on the log.
Log.
Raihan jumps up right next to you.
Put me on the log, Chief.
Log brother.
Would you like to be next to Marie or Raihan?
Hmm.
Ah,
I
sorry.
look over. I'll just.
No, Gleeble, you're next to Raihan. Don't worry.
You don't have a choice.
I guess you could choose between being next to Marie or Solaris.
Gleeble pick for me.
Probably not. You should go by Solaris. You know, if you're gonna win, it needs to be, beyond the shadow of a doubt.
Mm-hmm. I don't think that's available. I think Raihan and Mabel are my options.
Oh, I thought he said between Solaris and.
No, that was you.
You get to choose between Solaris and Mabel.
Oh, I'll do Solaris then.
Nice. Raihan gets up next to you.
Come back.
Crave, Otto, Poppy. First one to declare Mabel or Raihan. So
Man, Raihan's cursed.
Raihan.
Raihan did take everyone out. So
I'll go against him. I feel like I would lose on purpose to Marie, not the princess.
Yeah, it could be anyone, Marie.
Could be Ava.
Nicolette gets up next to Crave.
You're gonna do me like this? You gonna do me like this? This is how it's gonna go?
Nicolette said, I really wasn't. Did you know it was going to move? Well, anyways, you did really well last round. So you came in second. So I think better luck next to you.
Maybe. This is much more of a dexterous event than I was hoping for. With jousting, I thought there'd be a strength component.
Well, there was the stick that you guys with, but
Was I hit with dexterity or strength, Garrett? Tell me now.
strength.
All right, then. All right. Hey, I will say shit then. All right.
Otto, where are you? Are you going back in?
Log.
Are you next to Axel or Ingevald? Or if you want to, you can be next to Poppy.
I'll be next to Poppy.
There we go. And then Ingevald will be on the other side of you. Whew. All right, everybody. Fresh initiatives.
Terrible. No
Fresh.
20 unnaturally.
13.
Hey, I hope I'm getting all my shit rolls out of the way now.
11 for Gleeble.
11 for Gleason. What was that? What was your Poppy?
Hey,
Nice.
is it?
No. Otto, what'd you say? 10?
13.
13. All right. See, let me. Sula has a 22. In case anyone was wondering.
He's a dexterous fella.
I just can't wait for everyone to fail immediately again. It's gonna be funny.
Indeed.
Nicolette has a unnatural 20 as well.
Neat. You want to roll or let roll 20 sort us out?
Let roll 20 started it.
Never works in my favor.
I have 14. Just 2 crates in there. That's part of my problem.
Ooh, crates.
Too crazy. Only a 16 from Solaris. And a 17 from Mabel. Boom. All right. The log starts to move again. Everybody, make your acrobatics checks.
Do I still get advantage?
Sure.
Yikes.
It makes sense.
Ingevald passes. Sula fails in the water. Sula hits the water. He says, "You changed directions on me."
I got a 17.
All right, so that passes.
A lot more graceful this time around. My pride feels better.
Axel stays up. Nicolette stays up. Burley.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan stays up. Solaris is up. Marie. It'll shoot it back to me. Marie is up. Krathel, what's your number?
I like to imagine I say something to the effective. I'm not gonna go easy on you just because you're a guild master. They roll a 7, so
Intimidate immediately falls in. Just you were not ready for him. He just turned it on without you being ready for it. How cruel. Poppy said 17. Otto, what was yours?
I'd like to imagine that an 8 fails.
Yeah, it does.
All right, cool. So as I'm getting myself back onto the log, it moves and I just fall off.
Oh man, Gleebo, what was yours?
Ryan, what the fuck? I got a 6 again.
This time, Reinhardt's starting to fall, but just he pulls you down as he pulls himself up, staying on the log this time. Log. Somehow, we are down again to one Ivory Pact member.
yeah,
Listen,
but now it's the
man,
one that makes sense as opposed to last time.
I ain't got no acrobatics.
Guys, I lowered the DC to 10.
It's too hard. I can't do that number, bro.
Oh man. Anyways, we have Axel next to Nicolette, next to Marie, next to Solaris, next to Raihan, next to Poppy, next to Ingevald. Nicolette tries to knock Axel down first.
Big number.
It swings and misses Axel this time. Marie Marie goes for Solaris immediately. Big baller.
Shot caller.
Yeah. No one's gonna believe me. You got 26.
You're actually gonna believe it.
Yep.
And Solaris' AC is only a 19.
Oh my gosh.
Marie knocks down the previous winner, Solaris.
What a heavy hitter.
My power scaling arguments are going crazy right now.
Yeah, right? Raihan, in shock, says, "Oh, you're good." And he just runs towards Marie on the log.
What's his next to stay on the log?
Oh, we'll see.
Well, he's freaking.
So we got a net 20.
No, Garrett, no.
But I will take the consideration of him running at her and see if he stays on the log. He fails to stay on the log, so I imagine this is Raihan tackling Marie off the log into the water. Oh, that's funny. That's good stuff. Ingevald takes a swing at Poppy.
Do I roll something?
No, he's just you could roll depending on how if he beats your AC. He has a 15,
I have a 16.
so he swings and misses.
Loser.
Axel takes a swing at Nicolette. Swing and a miss. Poppy, your turn.
What are my options?
You can swing at Nicolette or Ingevald.
But does it benefit me if I don't swing?
Depends on what you want to do instead. It's not inherently advantageous. You have to do something else to help yourself, I suppose.
I'll swing at Nicolette.
All right, go for it.
What do I roll?
So you can roll basically a normal attack roll, basically. So you want to use your bow to use all the right modifiers. That's fine.
Okay. So with my bow?
Yeah, you just roll with your bow. You're actually using your bamboo stick.
Okay. I'm just confused because my plus to hit with my bow is real high.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I forgot you're an archery person. All right, so throw your dex. So click on your dexterity modifier and then add your proficiency bonus. So add 4 to whatever you roll.
Okay, wait. Let me look at this.
Yeah.
I got to math it now.
Yep.
My dexterity bonus
Yep.
plus my proficiency bonus.
Yeah, correct.
And where's my proficiency bonus at?
Should be top of your sheet, probably next to your AC. Or it's right above your initiative.
Gotcha. Okay, I rolled a 17.
All right. That actually hits Nicholas, but you don't hit her to knock her queen off. She will make a acrobatics check to stay on. She does not, as you just trip the guild master, as she's been just switching strikes with Axel, and you just come from behind, just swipe from under her.
I guess I'm pretty good at this jousting stuff.
And then the log switches directions again. Everyone make another acrobatics check if you're still in the log. So just you, Axel, and Poppy, Axel, and Ingevald. Ingevald falls into the water, trying to chase after Poppy. Poppy, what was your acrobatics?
I'm still doing advantage.
Okay.
So 20.
20? You are still on. So is Axel. He gets to swing first. He rolled a 24, Poppy.
Oh yeah, that wipes me clean off. I've got a 16.
He just nails you in the back of the head as you're trying to stay on.
What an asshole.
And the log stops, and Jordan gives him, and here is my last badge. And he hands Axel the advantage of acrobatics badge.
Bummer.
He steps off. Good match, everyone. Bit of fun, I suppose.
Log.
Yeah, I guess it was fine. Ugh. Marie, did you at least have fun? You look like perhaps you're ready to return home.
I mean, there's another exhibition match, right? You can see that there's like a crowd starting to head that way towards the last exhibition match of the day, last thing of the day, Walrus versus Mathos. Or we could go drinking. We could always go drinking instead.
Now, Marie, Poppy does love to drink.
Does she?
Oh.
She's quite good at it too, I think.
I used to, yeah. A month ago.
It's funny because she only started drinking a month before that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we go get a drink to dry off, and then we catch the end of the exhibition.
Get a drink to dry off.
Yeah.
like to-
Interesting concept.
I'd like to emerge from the water
Mm-hmm.
and just try to find Poppy as best as I can. Probably some distance now. And just put out my hand as if I'm gesturing for her to pull me up.
What do you want from me exactly?
A hand.
Okay.
Pull me up.
Now we
I'm
have
going-
two.
Do you want to roll athletics?
Please.
Get pranked.
I'm small. I roll a 16.
Surprisingly, gets you up, Crave.
I've worked out a lot over this past month. You see these muscles? They're bulging.
Just because you mentioned it, she gestures her muscles, Crave. And you see kind of her like cloak kind of go up a bit, and you see.
I don't have the cloak on right now.
No, so
Ray
like
has
you're like normal clothes, not like
got it,
the
got it,
cloak.
got it.
Yeah. And you see the scars of her training for just a second.
It's like a perception that people watching the log could see.
If you were watching the interaction, I would say you probably saw that is as well.
I would assume I saw it as well. I like to imagine I walked
You
up.
probably all were walking over. The group that was watching probably walked over, including Echo Otto. Regular Otto might still be sitting at the bottom of the water. I don't know.
Why don't you just switch places?
I always appreciate a hand extended to a friend in need.
Yeah, of course. You didn't really look like you were in need. You know you just fell in the water, right? You're fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay. We had a pretty fun time. Yeah, between the two of us, I think we just took down a guild master, technically, so.
Speaking of said guild master, the guild master is like right behind Poppy, like staring at the back of her head.
Can I help you?
I just want you to. I'm like really strong. I just wasn't ready. This is like wasn't my like type. I don't use like a bamboo stick. I want you to know like I'm like totally strong and like totally confident.
Yeah, go ahead and you knocked you in the water. Go and get out.
I'm like super.
No, go ahead. Go and get out.
I just need you to know like I'm super good at my job.
We appreciate you coming to say congratulations on knocking me in the water, but this is our party. You're not invited. Go and get moving.
Nicolette,
Mhm.
I'm sure that everybody has their strengths. So maybe standing on a log is not one of yours, and that's okay because swimming is not mine. So, maybe that's what these carnival games are for, is so that we can learn our weaknesses.
You would have been like super good at that because it's all about not swimming.
I think I would have ended up swimming anyways, or breaking the rules, one of the two, being disqualified.
And as you're talking, Sasha, one of her guild members, walks up and just like starts dragging her from like the back of her armor. Just come on, guild master. Just starts dragging her away. Bye.
Oh, bye. Take good care of her. She seems too energetic.
He's always eager to impress, I suppose. Gleeble, you and Raihan have made it out of the water. And Otto, I suppose.
No, I'm still down there.
Raihan, how could you?
I didn't mean to. I was trying to kill myself up and.
Oh, okay, that's all right, man. Yeah.
Oh.
What happens?
I don't want to ruin our friendship. I'm so sorry.
Hey, we're still brothers, King. I'd go up for like the brothers handshake with him. Does he meet?
Oh
me
yeah.
there?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Can I
Man.
I try to stealthily cast bad timing on the guildmaster?
You subtle magic havers?
No, but it just takes me pointing at them, saying something. Which I could say under my breath, right? Without being, they don't have to be looking at me. I don't have to point at them.
Yeah, I was getting upset. I remind myself.
I went for the out of combat
Yeah.
stuff. I don't care about any of the in combat stuff.
Make a stealth check.
Absolutely.
She's not really paying you any attention.
Add the chaos.
Exactly. That's not going to be stealthy.
17.
17. Yeah, you're able to cast it on her.
Can one make a saving throw if they don't know they're being affected by it?
They do.
Okay. Oh, they say no. That's fine. I'm not here to make friends.
You know she passed.
Quoted by the famous Sam Smith.
What if was it like a hard pass?
It's close.
Okay, then I'm gonna.
These last features.
Yeah, I'm gonna bend some luck here. And roll a d4. And apply it as a negative. 3.
All right, so she fails. On top of all this, though, roll 3 1d100s.
Absolutely. That's 2 sorcery
Stealthy as
points.
can be explodes.
Stealthy as can be.
$15, 60, 16.
15, 60, and 16. So, for the next minute, you can regain 10 hit points on the start of each round. Second, you forget your entire life before the campaign.
Might have liked that one. I don't know.
Or you regain your highest level of expended spell slot.
I am going to use the first one on Otto. Is the water like too murky? Like he hasn't taken any damage, but that's fine.
Yeah. So he still has to technically make it.
Yes.
But he can choose if you want to. Otto, you can choose to fail this, regaining 10 hit points for the next minute.
Every round for the next minute.
It ain't gonna affect me
That
negatively.
was
So
HP, guys. That was bonkers in battle.
Yeah, if only. We're about to do those.
I guess I'll just take it. Then do I start glowing where I am underwater?
He's still just chilling down there.
There's a brief glow and then it disappears.
Does it pulse every 6 seconds?
No,
A
it's
singular bubble to pop up the moment the glow ends.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Reinhold looks down. Brenda, are you okay?
Singular bubble pops up. What do I see down there?
Oh, it's just water. You see the log. You see the underside of the log. There is nothing else in this tank.
Man. Fine, I'm coming up.
Oh man. All right. So what is this crew doing before I got over to Godric and Sebastian?
Are we drinking? I thought we were drinking.
And I'm drinking again.
Murray, did you say you wanted to get a drink?
I mean, that'd be fine. Do y'all want to do that?
Right? Otto, Poppy, Otto, Zeko, drink.
Drink.
Sure, that's fine.
Great, let's go to the tavern. I don't know what tavern there is, but
Rippy's Tavern.
Rippies. Let's do it. And this the one that Meg saw burn down, or Poppy saw burn down to the ground with the clown.
Nope, that was another town.
Oh, I thought it was Rippies.
Duffy.
Gotcha. Well, let's go to Rippies.
Cool. That cruise head that way. We will cut to what Godric and Sebastian were doing while y'all were jousting. So Godric and Sebastian walk in. A lot of the same games are all going on. There's gambling in the back. There's like a quieter kind of drinking over here, but then like this table is just like round after round of drinks basically going on. This is the 10-step out. This is the line for the 10-step alcohol recovery plan.
The headmaster is there.
Yep, sure is.
Oh goodness. You said there's some quiet drinkers in the back.
Yeah, over here is like quieter, like this kind of like a quieter drinking area, and this is gambling back here.
And what's the time frame for the competition?
Probably about 30 minutes.
Okay, but we'll leisurely stroll to the back.
Okay.
And I'll just be, I'll look to the right at the recovery program as I walk, and I'll look to the left at the pounders.
Yep.
that are edging right next to the AAers that are edging right next to them.
Yeah.
AA meeting at a bar makes sense.
So the 10-step alcohol recovery plan is 10 different drinks.
Oh, great.
Yeah, going over to the quiet area, you see quieter area, you see two people you're beating recognize from the exhibitions: Earth Taker who fought Cordier, Lexus who fought Silora. Other person you recognize but probably don't want to recognize is Grime, who was that one ex-guild master who almost arrested you all the one time.
Was he the paladin that helped us fight the bizarre Luca?
Yes.
Okay. And Patrick and Zabas.
You don't recognize them. You can tell they're Solar Guard and Shadow Knights.
All right.
Was he that one guy that tried to arrest us when we were at the teleportation circle?
No, that was, I forget his name. He was a guild master, I think.
Teleportation circle.
Yeah. He dissipated my fog clouds.
So the people who were trying to arrest y'all was Nidriel, Balrus,
Right.
bunch of them. But Grime and Namira were also in that group.
All right. So I kind of walk in and I put my head in there.
Mm-hmm.
Staring at Sebastian. All right, friend. Looks like we've got some options. Either hang out here with the quiet folks or choose from one of these two tables for some revelry.
I'm not so much of a drinking competition type of guy, so I'm fine in the quieter area if that's what you would like. And as he says that, you get your head, peeking your head through the door. Grime goes, "Secret, been a while. You stayed out of trouble lately?"
Yes. Former field master Grime.
You don't have to address me like that now, but
all right. So just trying to show some respect.
That's fine,
This is my companion Sebastian.
Nice to meet you there. And he puts his hand out and shakes Sebastian's hand.
He's a samurai from Yodon.
Nice to make your acquaintance.
So, Grime, what brings you back to this quiet area? Are you disturbing these fine folk?
I hope not. You look around, all of them are just nodding yes. I just catching up with some of the old, the old heads around here. But everyone in here has been part of the adventures for a while, so not as long as me, but definitely the oldest of the old heads. But
clearly,
he says, "Yeah, are you here to get some learning from your seniors?"
No, not exactly. Just have a drink with a friend.
You can't hit it. Oh. Understandable. I won't bother you then.
Well, I do owe you a thanks for assisting us in the
flight tickets to the Bazaar Ludica.
Right. That was what I was trying to write you. Yeah.
Well, I politely left.
Well, your
the
friend said
detail, but all right, you can bring it up anyways. Yes, when you were trying to arrest us under false pretense, you did make that mistake.
Well, again, I guess technically I was really specifically trying to arrest you. I mean, Graith and Hugor and Mida, but
Well, I warn you not to speak ill of Hugo, not in my presence.
I mean, he was exonerated and all that. It's fine.
Indeed. But nevertheless, I owe you a token of gratitude. So, bartender.
And you see the bartender is a co-captain of the Shadow Knights who you met a few times. He was one of y'all's advisors, Kolak.
Oh, Colette.
Yeah.
I
What?
didn't expect to see you tending a bar.
Top of your neck yet, but
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's like time travel.
Why are you talking to me like this?
That was yeah.
Like
Foreshadowing.
if he's drawing cut off, yes.
say that again.
Huh?
Say that again.
Is drawing cut off?
Oh, it would just make more of a mess. They'll all be heading off to the next fight soon, so.
All right, well, if he orders another drink, put it on my tab, but only one.
All right, so that's fine. You want something to drink as well?
Sebastian, you want anything? No pressure.
I would take an ale, I suppose.
All right, 2 ales then.
And he gets 2 ales ready and hands it to both of y'all.
Nice. I imagine we'll try to shuffle our way into this back corner here. So
Yeah.
I can walk by the patrons. I do the cordial, mug raise to Lorelli and Earthtaker.
Yeah.
And I stop. I can't see this guy's name. I can't remember it.
This guy? Or
Yeah.
this guy?
The guy who fought Silora.
Lexus.
Lexus.
So you kind of gesture to both Lexus and Heartsaker. They are both glowering at their drinks, just incredibly furious.
Probably at your own.
From the probably in a healthy situation,
Yeah.
but mostly from their fights.
Yeah.
Lorelai gestures kindly to you as she kind of rubs Earthtaker's back.
All right, so it's kind of on the spot, and so Sebastian, we've conversed about my doings and dealings. What other samurai are you permitted to share with me?
Mostly, keeping the quiet, things like that, making sure that no one's causing too much of a fuss. Common petty crime. But there's a big thing we're investigating. But before he left, Aurelian told me we were dropping it, which was the murder of a wizard outside of our town.
Out of character, that's what Aurelian told Dr. Craig about, right?
Yep.
A wizard, you say?
Yes.
What was this wizard involved in?
We know that he was a part of Darius's group before.
Wasn't a child, was he? He wasn't a child, was he?
No. He was an old fellow. But he mysteriously died. We're unsure of who caused it, I suppose. But we expected, I suppose. We were friends. We suspected that he may have been involved in another theft. Or at least wouldn't be able to tell us a bit about it. As you remember, but the Book of Good that Aurelian was searching for when he ran into you all in Silverkeep was not the only item stolen from our vaults. We expected that he at least might know what Darius might have done with it if it did end up with Darius.
Well, how do you feel about dropping the case?
Of
Of course, you agree with your superiors. I'm not saying you question their loyalty. I just
no,
merely asking your opinion.
I trust Aurelian's decision making, of course, but it is, a little suspicious. Just given, both. We didn't really have a lead on this anymore. It's with the whole you all, defeating Darius and stuff, which well, you saving the world more important than finding some item. I'm not even sure what it is. Only the top 3 samurai were made aware, and the Shogun. But
Shogun, you say?
Yes, the Shogun is who runs Yodan. Basically, he's the leader.
Well, if I'm ever in Yodan with you, I'd very much like to meet him, if possible.
I can see what I can do, but you will want to talk to Aurelian about that. Only the 3 top samurai are really able to have that kind of pool to actually set up a meeting like that. He is very old and doesn't get around very much, so they don't want to strain him with with our petty stuff, I suppose. But Aurelian could get as the pool to do that. Really, I'm hoping and I don't know, maybe it is with Aurelian. I think Aurelian is hoping he can buy for that Shogun spot once the old man dies.
Sounds like there may be room for promotion yet for you.
Yes, I know he has lots of good ideas and for Yodan and how we could be doing more in helping our sister cities around us. So,
all right, this last thing I'll say. What's like so from like a socio-political overarching campaign perspective, the last thing we did was I forget the name of the kingdom, but was everything with Issa, right?
Yeah.
Before this.
Yeah.
So we halted Darius's plans, then Issa joined, and we stopped the resurrection of
Zahir. Yeah.
Zahir. Yes. And didn't the king go on a mission to extracts?
So before the campaign, the king went on a mission to Drago because there's a war about that was going to break out, supposedly about to break out between Drago and Washan. So, which had some ties to Krait's backstory, basically.
Okay,
that's the LDR version.
Sure. All right, so I'll just kind of broadly summarize and just say. A rogue former adventurer tries to destroy the world. A snake god bent on destruction. Oh, I forgot about Rodovus as well.
Yeah.
Almost is revived. An evil dragon ascends to a higher plane. Wizards are getting murdered in the streets. And sacred items are going missing from vaults. Strange times we live in. But I will say this, Sebastian. I'm not going to advise you to go against Aurelian's orders, but the last thing that was stolen from that vault had the potential to bring it into the world as we know it. And though this may seem like a small thing compared to the finales of our last grand adventures, who knows what you might prevent by finding the artifact before it's in the wrong hands.
That's true. Be lots more helpful if I knew what it was. Don't even know what I'm looking for.
Well, I'll see if I can find anything out.
I appreciate you.
We can resume small talk, and the camera we can kind of pan out as we just sip on our drinks and chop it up.
Yep, and around that time is when the group walks in. But we will go ahead and take a quick 10-minute break. So we will reconvene and kind of pick up in Trippy's Tavern at 8:13. Hello and welcome back to Whose Turn Is It Anyway? Before the break, we were just finishing up some log jousting fun, and our party has made it to the tavern. Glad we made it there first, but now everyone else has made it to the tavern as well. As you all enter Trippy's Tavern, first thing you all notice is just the giant, so many people drinking at this table, including many people that you recognize, some people you don't recognize, including Guildmaster Ashes, Guildmaster Cordier, Guildmaster Ninreal, Guildmaster Brahm, Yachi of the Searing, co-captain of Searing Ash, Zora, Balrus, Namira's sister Lyra, Ace's friends Neldor and Doria, Mer Laura.
Yeah, I'm doing this. I'm doing these.
All basically just drinking. So many drinks. It's some kind of drinking game. Over here you have the 10-step alcohol recovery plan, which seems to be a 10 a drinking game challenge. Trying to get through all 10 drinks. Where you see really the only people that y'all would just recognize. Ruby's met Cyrodiil once. She's a co-captain for the Humming Wolves. But also the headmaster Devolos is over here. With some of his some of his teachers. There's some gambling in the back. You also see some Moonthorn. I think you all have only met Nim before, really, as long as he's talked to you before. And then also you have Valar talking to his fellow co-captain Lunellis, Jocene, and Orion from the Vampire Arc. Otto and Mari met these two like once before. Derwin, who was the co-captain before, and Valar basically took his spot. And Vilcus, who's another kind of senior Solar Guard member. But yeah, you guys walk into the tavern. What do y'all do? There's also this area here where Godric is for the kind of quiet drinking area.
Can we see Godric when we walk in?
No, not inherently. You'd have to go check it out. She's like in the back.
Also, did Azura, where do we know her from? Did she go with us to the taverns?
Who? Sorry.
Azura.
Zora was in the taverns. She was the one that was sweet on Otto. Otto's dates.
Right.
Otto's one
Right.
to the festival.
Excellent.
Being absolutely insufferable and sweet was not a word that comes to mind.
She had a prickly side.
Prickly side. Well, do you guys want to go sit down and order a drink somewhere? Bar, table, I don't know. Looks like there might be some gambling back there. Don't tell Godric. He's not very good at it, so.
Sure, that sounds fine.
Are there empty tables?
We
Go
ahead, Poppy.
Oh, I was just saying we could say hi to the Solar Guard while we were here, for Otto's sake.
What?
That sounds good.
Yeah, I was just thinking you'd like to sit with your comrades, Autumn.
But you're my comrades.
Oh, but if we sit with the Solar Guard, then you'll be sitting with your comrades and your comrades. It makes sense, okay?
Comrade squared.
If only Otto could be in two places at once.
Okay, all right.
Oh God. Sorry. I spilled a mimosa on my last keyboard and I almost spilled beer on this keyboard.
Oh gosh.
But I didn't.
Are we going to sit by the bar?
Oh, that's fine too.
Right. Where is it? Let's go.
Here.
Oh, we're there. Okay, perfect.
Hi, welcome to Trippy's. How can I help you?
Hi, Trippy. Have we ever even been to Trippy's bar?
No.
Oh,
Great fast once.
I see. What you got on tap?
Here.
Go through
Here.
the list.
Ale. Light or dark?
Made?
Yeah,
Do you happen to have any made?
I'll
We got some
order a
mead.
I'll order a round of mead for the group.
Oh, Poppy, that's so kind of you.
That'll be a
Whoa.
silver and each. That's 8 silver.
I give her a gold coin. You can keep
Thank
the
you.
change.
Thank you for the tip.
And
Trippy's a girl.
definitely,
2 silver tip.
it definitely has nothing to do with the fact that we're all too lazy to do the math down from our gold.
I
Yeah, no.
refuse.
We're just generous tippers.
Oh man. She's starts getting it ready. Headmaster DeVolos walks over. Masha! My favorite student.
Headmaster.
Have you
I'm going to just physically pick up Maida and scoot him over, so I'm not in the in between of
Oh.
this conversation.
Yeah,
Well-
it's bold of you to assume Maida can take up a 5 square foot space.
True.
he says, have you tried the alcohol recovery plan over there? As he points to the 10 drinks on the table.
I have not yet. How is it?
Oh, you need to try it. It's a magical experience.
How much does it cost?
1 second, please. It is 25 gold.
Is it worth it?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, all right. Otto, would you like to go try this 25-step gold program 10 thing?
Is that
What's
like
it?
Addicts Anonymous?
Oh no, it's you will never want to drink alcohol again after, but it is worth the experience.
That's hilarious.
But
I give you the look.
Anyways,
You know,
I haven't stopped drinking, but
I
this,
give you the look out of like I mean, take the look however you want. I give you the look like, yeah, I know that you can't actually taste it, but it doesn't matter.
no. What are you all on about today?
Well, all right then. I guess I'll just go ahead and go over there.
all right. He shakes you over. Oh. All right. This is the first drink, Vida.
Let me subtract the gold inventory.
This is called Gnome Run.
Gnome Run.
And it's just like this purple drink with like green bubbles.
Okay. Constitution or Constitution saving?
Constitution save.
I'm good at these. 17.
17. You taste it. It's not bad. It's it's very it's a sour. It's it's whatever. All right. Now this one's a goblin spit.
You said goblin spit.
Yep. Another con save.
Well,
Yeah, this one's rough. This one just tastes like pure vomit.
yep.
All right, next one is Cinder, and it's a little red drink with like actual fire on top.
It's in there. All right. Fireball-ish it is. 8.
You fail, so your eyes don't stop watering. And there's streams of water. But you're a little, you still keep going though if you choose.
Of course.
This next one is Ochre Jelly Ale, and it's like it's just like looks like pure jelly.
Who came up with these? They sound awful.
Another con save.
23.
It's easy. It's jelly. It's like it's a little
shot,
lime.
maybe.
A lime.
That one wasn't so bad.
All right, next one is Bourbon of Dwarf Kind.
7.
7. You grow a patchy beard, and your eyes are still watering. And this one tastes hairy too. but you are physically able to keep going if you want.
Yeah, 23.
On the next one.
I
So you have disadvantage in all these from now on.
Oh,
would like after or
After the dwarf gun.
okay. That one.
Oh boy.
There it is.
So this one was called Brazen Brew. Your tongue wilts, but in your head, you've gotten so drunk that you said, I could take twice as much on the rest of them. So you ask for doubles on the rest of these if you want to keep going.
He's brazen.
We're gonna go far. 9 or 10.
So this one was called Copperhead. You take both down. You are paralyzed.
I rolled a 3 and a 2, so. Well, I get +5, and I'm rolling less than 5. I'm like,
You just see Mida just go down. He was both unconscious and paralyzed from the alcohol. You almost had it. You almost had it. As he just picks up Mida. Look, you guys all know how you're meet after just watching this, and he just like hands the paralyzed, unconscious Mida to Otto. I think he just needs to sleep it off.
Yeah.
I was honestly kind of hoping that like his like wild magic thing would maybe do
Save
something
him?
with. No, just like do something with the drinks.
Yeah, no,
Because the drinks are all kind of magical.
I don't think you've ever seen his wild magic go off.
Oh, I have several times actually.
How many more kids does he have?
I've only met 2 now.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna just put Mida in my rocket.
Now, Otto, are you sure you don't want to? It would be so interesting to see how these drinks interact with the Warforged.
You'll pay for it.
Oh yeah, just hands should be 25 gold.
All right, yeah, I'm in.
First one up, Otto. That's the gnome run. Con saving throw.
So as I was saying,
Do I
fellas,
really
your
have
two
to
economic
roll saving throws
situations
on
in
this?
Ashana are
You
really
sure do.
Oh boy. All right. Fine. Con saving throw. 26.
You don't face it. Just whatever, no big deal.
All right.
Next one, Goblin's Fit.
23.
Whatever. What's alcohol? Keep going. Cinder. It's on fire.
15.
Whatever. What's alcohol? Keep going.
23.
The ochre jelly just slides on down. Can't taste it. Next one up. Bourbon of fourth kind.
Yo, wait a minute. Yo, this ochre jelly dude. Have you had this one yet?
Yeah, I've had all of them.
Yeah, it doesn't taste like anything, anyways. 12.
The bourbon of dwarf kind.
Yeah, I got a little cocky there.
You all see Otto grow a beard. It's not a metal beard. It is a brown, like very poofy, like dwarf beard.
Like copper rust beard.
Yeah.
Yo, is this beautiful?
Huh. How does that?
Am I
want that.
handsome?
I want. Do me.
Yo, tell me I'm handsome.
Well, I think you can still keep going. You're not drunk or anything, right?
All right, let's keep going. 23.
What's alcohol? Keep going. You're on the Copperhead, the one that may have killed Mida. What'd you say?
16.
You fall down paralyzed.
Oh.
Huh. Mida couldn't make it past that one either. And he just he pulls out a wand and just points at Otto and just starts levitating him over to a table.
Oh, okay.
Yo, unparalyze me. Let me keep going.
Anyways, anybody else want to try this? It's a lot of fun, right?
Me.
Oh,
Me.
You're
me.
you're Gleeble, right? The one with the cool lighting stuff.
Yes, please.
All right.
I imagine I hear the commotion and I like peek out and I'm just like, just go back to my corner with nothing, not watching anyone in the group.
So that's 25 gold pieces, Gleeble, if you want to participate.
I'll take 2.
Ryan walks up. Is that for me?
Just the beard stuff.
Well, no, you got to go through the whole thing. You got to go through the whole thing there, bud.
Gotta go through the gauntlet, Gleeble.
Fine. I'll do it.
Ryan says, "I'll do it with you, though."
I will not recognize
does.
you until you complete the gauntlet, Weeble.
Fine. 1 for me and 1 for Ryan.
Let's do it. Oh, this is gonna be silly. Make your first con saving throw for gnome run.
Come on, ooh, with a 9.
Gleeble also. Ryan also failed.
Jeez.
Gnome run. Both your voices turn high and squeaky and annoying for the next minute.
Damn it.
But either of you are just a little buzz after the first one.
Okay.
We can keep going, right? Right, Gleeble, we got this, right?
Yeah,
I
let's
didn't
keep
even
going.
understand
I'm not
that
stopping
either.
until I get a beard.
But you're like con saving throw for Goblin Spit.
14.
You got 27. You're both good. Nothing happens. You're on the Cinder. Another con save.
Oh, that's a 4.
He got a
He said forecaster instead of resilient god.
both of your eyes are just watering down your face.
Mm.
We can get to the beard, can't we, Gleeble?
I told you I'm not stopping.
You'll get to the ochre jelly, make another con save. With disadvantage, it's with disadvantage now.
Oh no. Okay, the first one. Is 11 and 10. I got 10.
10. You both fail. Your teeth turn green,
Oh boy.
and
It's okay. The beard will cover them.
you're just both like swaying back and forth. You know, if you fail another one, you're unconscious. Do you keep going?
I'm not stopping.
Both of you make another con saving throw with disadvantage.
Oh my god. Oh god. It's an 8.
Raihan is able to pass. You fail. But this is the bourbon of dwarf kind. You like grow your beard and just in one ecstatic drunken moment, you're at peace, and then you fall unconscious. Ryan is just like,
I didn't hear you cut out for me.
he just said, why didn't it work for me? But like crying because of both the Greek and his actual sadness. But he helps you to a table.
What a pal.
They didn't even make it to the Copperhead. Do one of you ladies think you can make it to the Copperhead?
I thought I made it to the Copperhead.
No, he said they didn't even make it to the Copperhead.
Oh,
like
they
y'all.
did.
Yeah. He points to Marie and Poppy and Rui. Should
You
we?
two, go ahead. Yeah, it'll
Oh,
be fun.
okay. And Princess Marie lights.
Is Marie doing it?
Oh yeah.
Well, I suppose I won't let the little lady do it by herself.
All right, that's 25 gold.
Yo, let's just
Yeah.
rob this man blind of his gold.
All right, make your first con save for the gnome run.
Oh, hang on, I didn't even have my character sheet open apparently.
Oh,
Con save?
Yep.
Oh dear. Oh dear me. Oh, it was so close. So close. 9.
Marie passes it barely. But you on the gnome run, your voice turns really high and squeaky and annoying.
Well, Marie, cheers to the next one, I suppose.
Okay. And you're on Goblin Spit.
Oh, that one was worse.
What's change?
Oh, shiz.
What'd you get?
7.
On Goblin Spit, you're just drooling uncontrollably. And you are definitely very drunk now, so you just
Much longer.
Marie goes down the opposite. It's like, I mean, they're fine. You don't
Kelly.
want to keep going? You're scrolling quite a bit.
She's
Kelly.
like Eric Cockra. That's normal, right?
Next one is with disadvantage on the Cinder.
The Senator is what it's called?
Yeah, the Cinder.
Oh, Cinder.
The Senator.
Well, that's fine because I rolled the exact same thing twice and it still wasn't good. 9.
Your eyes watering. You are not having a good time. Marie has down another one. Just you. I don't think you have any more. You might have to go. Okay.
Where you got this girl from? Go she's made of something else.
Yeah.
It's not gonna kill me, right? I say to the goblin man or whatever he is.
The goblin person close to you just what's his name?
The man that's selling it is who I'm saying it
Trippy
to.
is who's selling it. The Velos is who's pushing it, but he just
Like to imagine that she turned to a random goblin, fully
Wait,
believing.
there is a random goblin there. Gary goes, hey, you'll be fine.
Okay. Am I still a disadvantage?
Yep.
You know what?
As Marie keeps going. Marie has found a nice ochre jelly.
Oh, at disadvantage. Why? What is with the 8s? Roll a 9.
So, you turn to Marie, your teeth green, and she smiles too. Her teeth are also green, and you just fall.
I don't have to.
And you say, do I mean, I'm so good to keep going, right? Even we weren't we didn't have to.
I'm falling now? I'm not out, right?
Hey, you were unconscious.
Oh.
You're-
Yeah, you can keep drinking. It's fine.
Should you
recover?
Okay, should someone pick her up off the floor?
Yeah, I'm on
No,
it.
it's kind of like
I'm
one of
walking.
those.
Just let her sleep.
Green's got it.
I'm moving.
It's like
I'm
an
doing this.
adventurer thing. We all end up drunk somewhere at some point.
She said we when you talked about adventure. She said we out of character. It's out of
Yeah.
character.
I guess Marie keeps going. She has grown a beard.
Nice.
Oh.
Wasn't that what Cleveland was after?
Is this a good look on me? With her green teeth and beard.
Hope
Turning
she's.
to Poppy.
Oh, this is my permanent.
Poppy
Oh.
and Grace, I guess, being the only two conscious members of this party who has been in the bar for not very long at all.
I wouldn't go out like that if I was you.
Well, I think I can take another. She reaches for the brazen brew, which is the one that made Mida drink twice. That one fail. She drinks her tongue with I need 2 or whatever's next. And she just grabs 2 drinks, which is the copperhead.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh yes.
Oh no.
Oh,
So
no.
disadvantage.
You positive about this girl, Poppy?
Guys, you won't believe it. Even with the disadvantage, you got an 18.
Wow.
Which is enough to pass the copperhead.
Amazing.
Show dice logs.
Face the copperhead. That wasn't that much better. I can keep going. Should I keep going? I can keep going. Give me 2 of the next one. Give me 2 of the next one.
Whoa.
As she gets to the 8th drink of the 10-drink trail, the ethereal ale, which is a completely clear drink.
Oh boy, everything.
I have a bad feeling about this. I say, lying down, not seeing anything.
I see, says the block.
Drinks and turns completely transparent except for the green teeth in the beard.
Well, the worst parts.
Am I like dead? And she just falls unconscious. You just see the green teeth and beard like hit the deck.
Well, this is my my moment. I look
This one's
over
on
to
you.
the solar guard table. Could y'all lend me a hand?
I mean, I suppose Valar says, and just looking at your group of disabled adventurers take you down, as many adventures have been before them. Alcohol, the alcohol
I-
recovery plan specifically.
Who out of our gang is still conscious?
I
Right.
didn't do anything.
Otto
Chris?
is technically conscious, was paralyzed.
Godric in the
Oh.
other room.
Why
God,
you
in the other
paralyze
room?
me, you coward.
Chris, do you mind watching over Otto and Ruby? I should probably get Marie back to our home before she goes missing.
Valar starts walking around and clearing the effects of the alcohol. Besides the alcoholism, he can't quite make you. You're
You
not
can't cure a
drunk anymore.
hangover.
Can't cure a hangover. You're not. You're still buzzed. But you are. Otto, go ahead.
As soon as everybody else started drinking, I kind of realized this is a crazy DD night. So
Poppy never drank, actually.
Hold on.
hey, Pop.
You okay?
Huh?
Oh, good.
Oh, you seem pretty keen to get other people to drink, but you're not touching the stuff yourself. You all right?
Nice.
Unparalyze me.
Coward.
I
Valar's
think we
made it
should
over and
actually-
unparalyzes Otto.
We should probably focus on our friends, Crave. Go check on Otto if you don't mind.
But Otto, the beard also falls off.
Wait, but it's all one piece. Is
No,
that like
it's
a
like-
pile of hair?
Pile of hair.
Oh, disgusting. Looks like a barber shop.
I say unto Poppy, I am focusing on my friends.
Oh,
I start breaking down.
Anyway, Marie, are you up yet?
He's made it so he pulls Matt out of the pocket. Matt, you're no longer unconscious and paralyzed and whatever other. Your eyes are no longer watering.
Am I drunk?
You're like Buzz at this point. After all that,
Well.
I
Give
made
me
a leak out
another.
of my beard.
Grace and Poppy just being aware. You can tell that Valar is somehow doing this with Ashana. Just by the way, casually.
I just love him more.
Valar does the same to Gleeble, does the same to Ruby, does the same to Marie. Oh, what happened? Did I win?
Out of our group, I think so.
Be Gleeble.
You did beat Gleep.
Are you interested in joining the Ivory Path?
Well, on that
Yes,
note,
what-
how do we get you home for the night, Marie?
Why
Is
are you
it
trying to get rid of
nighttime?
her so badly?
Did all of our beards fall off?
Your beard also fell off. All the effects of the alcohol, besides being buzzed, are gone.
Because she's a handmaiden who shouldn't be passed out drunk in the floor of a tavern, Otto?
Yo, let her live her life.
I'd prefer if she didn't live her life on a dirty pub floor.
OMG, let people enjoy things.
Okay, then let her come back to our keep? Question mark.
But she has her own home. Why would she need to stay at the keep?
I don't know.
Valar
We can keep
says,
drinking there.
"Well, I I think you guys are cut off for the night, but
No,
I-
I'm good.
well, yes, you probably are good, but
Another. I counted 9 or 10, and I need to know what the 10th one is.
I just like to just reach for it.
Am I no longer unconscious?
Riley,
Did
you
somebody
reaching for the
come
10th drink.
help us?
Is it within reach?
I'm gonna reach for the any other one and then cast Mage Hand to carry the last one, to the 10th one to me. Like I'm like, he's the bartender's gonna pull away from me, right? So I have to get the wrong one to be like, oh, this idiot, and then I'm gonna like sneakily grab the right one from like behind.
Yeah.
That's like might have buzz stop.
Okay, Arcana check with disadvantage for being still buzzed, but
Sounds good to me.
Sneaky.
14.
Okay. You are able to grab what you perceive as the 10th drink.
And I slot it on over to me, and I flutter fast as I drink it away because I feel like I'll be in trouble. Kids stealing candy or stealing a balloon on free balloon day,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like I'm in trouble, but I'm not.
So you guys see it as Milo reaches for a drink. No one actually stops him, but he just acts like he's being scolded as he steals another drink with the mage hand.
15 disadvantage on my concept. I got a nat 20 and a 10.
So this is probably mean of invulnerability.
Oh.
You are vulnerable to all damage.
For just period. That's rough. Okay, that's for a minute. I was like, guys, I practically lost half my HP. I've got
But you just you drink it and you stumble into a table and go, ow.
Bruh.
Was it worth it?
Also, by the way, for you have sober mind. He clearly grabbed the 9th drink.
I didn't, Adrian.
Valaris says, but yes, I mean, if she, your friend Poppy clearly needs to make it home, given her state. You all should also probably make it home. I don't know if, as you might be saying, this big crowd is starting to disperse, starting to go with Balrus and Mathos and follow basically into the next exhibition match, basically. So basically, imagine that it's a lot of work to do it behind the scenes, but basically imagine the bar is clearing out besides a few key players who I'll indicate in a second. But as it's happening, you see that the crowd is starting to walk out. Basically, I'll basically pull to the side. He is still in the bar.
I would like to use my horn of silent alarm to call Godric.
Go for it. You are saying, "Gosh, you got an alarm in your head."
You just see me waving to get your attention.
Can you see me?
You can't really see him. There's a wall right here.
That's real.
Yeah, there's a wall here, and there's a door right here.
You guys might know I'm here somewhere, but no.
Oh, well.
You probably saw him.
I'm waving anyway.
Yeah.
Just looking around.
He has been pretending
You
to
definitely
not
saw him
notice.
walk into the bar. I'll say.
So this is the second time this alarm has been used on me. I don't think I was ever told what.
No one has explained this alarm to you.
Nope.
So I have no reason to react to it. I'm just like,
Besides,
Bring.
is that alarm again?
yeah.
Godric's going crazy.
Because I'm actually be smart.
Does the Raven Queen have a name? Like an actual name?
No, just the Raven Queen.
It's the Raven Queen.
My God, your signal wasn't working.
I'll just kind of stand up and say, kind of like maniacally just be like, Zarathros, get out of my head. Just knock over my drink or something.
They turn to look at you because this crowd isn't really leaving yet. It's not crowd, it's the only one really getting up to leave, and Patrick. But they turn to look at you. Go, are you Patrick specifically? Are you okay?
Something's using magic on me to. It's like a siren of something.
Lorelei rather walks over to you and touches your forehead. It is just a horn of silent alarm. Someone is trying to get your attention.
Godric.
I look around, don't see anyone else.
Do the move, Godric.
What?
Hey.
So
Do the move.
Well, I do hope it was you.
do you actually see that?
Sure, why not?
Make a charisma check.
Charisma. W is incoming. Dirty 20.
She blushes and says, "I don't speak my." And as she's saying that, Earthtaker just stands up and goes, "A very drunk Earthtaker, mind you. Are you trying to steal my girl?" Craig, you hear that, by the way.
I don't know what that means. I don't know. What that
I'm
means.
just letting you know you hear it.
Let's put that information. Unless there was, of course, a humorous delay right after I pressed the alarm, and then this happened, so my mind would correlate the events.
I mean, it's
Timing, if you will.
you could. I mean, it's about 20 seconds after, so
There's no relation.
No, correct.
as Earthtaker's starting to charge Godric, Patrick and Grimes start to, like, stepping places. Who was the closest one who could easily stop him? Just still drinking.
Oh, so somebody did stop him?
They're stopping him permanently.
Oh, okay.
So he means
But
run.
yeah, he's starting to rush you. Sebastian has drawn his sword.
All right. Ground smasher. No reason to lose 2 times tonight. It was an honest mistake.
No.
Mean no offense by the comments. Just paying this lady a compliment. I did not mean any foul play, as it were.
Lorelai looks at Earthtaker. Honey, it's time for you to go to bed. And she taps him and hold person. I roll, see if he gets anything else.
He's trying to hold person.
Yeah.
Just paralyze him.
Yeah.
Is this ethical?
Probably not.
Is this abuse?
He failed. Yeah. Quite awfully. That was a shoe. didn't even look at him saying he said to throw. He just freezes up. She says, Grime, could you help take him back to the Humming Wolves headquarters? And Grime said, well, I wanted to watch that. Fine. As he picks up Earthtaker. And they make their way out.
I'll get on my Rocky Talkie and be like, or one of you trying to contact me with a silent alarm.
Rocky Talk people are what, Rui, Hoppy, and that's it now.
I did think that I'm passed on the floor and it's just like blaring out of my pocket. Godric's voice.
Poppy, you hear it though. If you choose to respond.
I do not.
Feel nothing. I will shamelessly pickpocket Rui.
She did say it was hilariously out of her pocket, fell off. So you were able to pick it up.
I hold it upside down. I've never used this ever all campaign.
Correct? Is that you? You little muffled. Oh, seems to be some set. I'm in the vault. Where are you? I'm in the back room. Let me come find you now.
You're in the back rooms.
I'll walk out and be like, oh wait, actually, I already knew they were there.
Yeah.
Let me just come around. And I go around the corner. Were you all trying to silent alarm me?
Oh, is he visible now?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you were here.
Just put the silent alarm up to the Rocky Talkie
Oh no.
and say Godric.
Alarm in your head.
So,
And in the Rocky Talkie. and you hear your name through the walkie-talkie, and then you hear an alarm in your head while you're looking at Grace doing this.
Right. At least up.
Well, everybody else always uses these things. I just wanted a way to like call my friend. Beep beep.
On here now. You can put it. It's unpleasant.
Oh, it was just a demonstration. I'm sorry. Just,
All is well.
I'm going to reverse pickpocket the Rocky Talkie into Rui's possession.
Thanks for
sure, that's fine.
returning it. It's greatly appreciated.
Oh
Well,
God, everybody's drunk.
I'm not.
Weird.
Fame.
My good was I'm figuring out the bar now.
All right. Well,
I am.
I suppose some of y'all should get some rest, and then others, perhaps want to watch the next exhibition match. We should probably get a move on.
Well, what's up next?
This is officially who's left in the bar. The next fight is Balrus and Mathos of the Solar Guard. For Math, let's see, Balrus is Balrus, co-captain of the Humming Wolves, and Mathos is 7th ranked in the book for experienced adventurers. So non-rising and non-guild leaders.
Let's do it.
Yeah. I ain't taking it or leave it. Followers mostly just arrest me, right? Like, yeah.
That guy. Great says that guy would never be able to kill like an amulet, would he? Hypothetically. Yeah. What is everyone doing? Moving to do? Valaris, before he leaves, says, "You needed escorts to take the two of you home, Poppy."
Yes, that would be useful.
And he, good.
Yeah, Kraith, Otto, I will see y'all later at the tournament. I'm going to go return Marie, make sure she gets it back safely.
Okie dokie, have a good one.
I hope you make it back safely too.
Yes, of course. All right. Bye.
All right, and we'll get back to that in a second. But what is everyone else wanting to do?
What is my current state? Am I still passed out, or did somebody?
You're not passed out anymore. You were just very buzzed.
Awesome.
All other effects of the alcohol are gone.
I'll go to the exhibition match.
Say that again.
I'll go to the exhibition match.
Exhibition match for Godric.
I'm sitting pretty in Otto's hand. Or
Honestly,
Rocket, whichever one I wound up being in last.
I'm going to the exhibition match.
exhibition match.
I think I would also go watch the exhibition match.
All right. Feeble, Raihan, Grafe.
I'm trying to think of a way I can get some more of that stuff. We'll come back after hours.
I think it might be very harmful. Like, I think all of those drinks were just overwhelmingly bad.
I would just love to see, like, we sneak in to steal drinks, and they're like, they're trying to take the invincible potions. And then we have hands full of beard ones, like the not useful.
Hey.
My potions are too strong for you, traveler.
Yeah, great.
According to all laws of good writing, the beard potion would beat the BBEG.
Oh, your strongest potions.
Give me beard or give me death.
Are we just
so
back on the huge list of things to do?
so you could go do one of those, yeah. They're all going to like the exhibition match, the last exhibition match of the day, because it's like the last thing you can do before the day. So,
Yeah. If that's what everyone's doing, I'll stick with the gang.
but Kratos has also not made a decision yet. So,
Oh,
Hey,
unless
go on ahead, Gleeble. I'll catch up.
all right, man. But
Side.
I just want to know, was it glorious? Did it look good?
Okay, I have a quick question for Gleeble, actually, or out of character. Have you seen your face? Are you fully armored? Did the beard
I,
come out of the armor?
I'm
I like
still,
to imagine no.
I'm still wearing the helmet.
What
I've
Did a
never
beard-
that
taken it.
the beard both appeared over the helmet, but you could also see it definitely sticking out underneath.
Making sure. It was telling, Gleeble. Very telling.
I'm gonna take that as a compliment. Yes.
Yeah,
Alright,
I like to imagine you just like if you like slam Gleeble's helmet over like cousin it. That's about what happened.
and I stumble out the door.
All right,
And
right,
a cultural
Ryan
reference
follows.
I get.
Oh man,
What's
you
Laura doing?
see that popular show Wednesday. Anyways, so you walk over to Kratos before as everyone else leaves to see a passed out Azora and Merlara. Merlara's up. So Azora's passed out. Merlara is there. She looks definitely very drunk. Oh, hey. What's your name?
I hit the table.
Great, cheer. Now did you cheer the table for a cheers?
Bye.
You see my extremely empty hands.
You also like scared Azora away. Can you just put your hand on your shoulder? Just quiet. I'm sleeping this off. Can you just
I pat her on the shoulder and say sorry.
thank you? And she just passes back out.
The hell was I doing?
Drinking. What do you think? Huh? What does it look like you're doing? Are you the drink cop now? The drink adventurer out there stopping the drink monsters?
Absolutely not. That was the rest of my party today.
No, we were the drink monsters.
I've seen a lot of drink monsters today.
I am the danger.
It looks like you're hiding from something right now, actually.
Not hiding from nothing. I'm just trying to have a good time. Can't do nothing else besides this, huh?
So, how are you feeling about the exhibition match?
I'm gonna smoke him. What do you mean? Just because Kaiser couldn't beat him and Kaiser was a co-captain doesn't mean I can't beat him. I was always better than Kaiser, so it doesn't matter. I'm stronger than Kaiser. I'm stronger than Yachi. I can beat him. And what's you thinking I can't beat him or something? You try to question if I can fight. I can show you I can fight. And she starts to get up.
Hiccups.
Well, big man was right over there, and you were face down, tear in your beer.
Yeah, he was here because he's scared of me. He was watching how I train, and this is how I train.
No, he was being compassionate and helping others in need.
That sounds like you're being very judgy. What, you punched me in the face a few times and you think you're like on the same level now? We're all cool?
No, not really. I realize I'm still a few floors beneath you in terms of strength, but I want to be able to look at you as an equal and as a respected ally. And hurts me to see. I don't know if you're putting your best foot forward right now.
What? Just because of this? Just because I have some match in front of my sister, in front of the king, in front of everybody that's ever doubted me? Huh? That's supposed to. This is not me. This is me losing my cool. Is that what you're trying to say?
Let it all out. Keep going.
This isn't a big deal. This is what I'm gonna beat Valar tomorrow. Tomorrow. And what? Nothing's gonna change. Nothing's gonna change. All those people died because I could help them. Not gonna be co-captain. I can't. Not in some easy guild like Lexus where you can just turn down guild leadership. I want to help people, and this is what I get. This is my lot in life. This is all I can do. It's all I can do.
Well, I don't remember if you've said it all before, but it's good to let it out and not just keep that in. All right. It's tough to feel put upon, to feel the weight of the world on your shoulders like that. But I think it's better to do it and approach an insurmountable feeling task with some sense of hope and a mutual respect for everyone around it. I learned something about self-respect in our time together. And I want other people just, distantly thinking maybe about some people in my party right now. I want other people to feel that way too. So,
Do you want to go have sex? That what we're trying to tell me? I'm just messing with you. And she just takes another drink.
all right. So, coping mechanisms. Look, there's about to be a really shitty exhibition match. Maybe we can go and like laugh at it or something. They'll have drinks there too. Probably a little bit weaker, a little bit watered down. So, I think that could be a more beneficial activity than staying here.
I think I'm gonna stay here a while. Make a perception check as she sets her drink down.
About to break this fucking thing. Perception. Hey,
You're asking me to perceive.
19.
You notice that there's nothing in the drink, and there never was. It's a dry cup.
Oh no.
She hit you with that. Unless
Right. Well, you're all good here, then I guess I'll just go see what my friends are up to. My other friends.
Oh, you're seeing other people now? I'm just messing with you. And she goes to grab another drink as part of this coping mechanism charade she's putting up.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Oh no.
Otto's not even here.
Yeah, right.
Well, I guess if it's not real booze, that's just trauma. Progress made. I guess I'm leaving now.
Yo, you've got issues? Oh, that sucks.
Great. Great.
Damn, that shit sucks, B.
That's nuts, buddy.
Easy. So, anyways,
No, don't throw your exhibition match. You're so hot. Haha.
but what if? Anyways, Great. Where are you going after this?
Walrus loser ass exhibition match.
Walrus loser ass exhibition match. Heading over to Poppy, Disguised Princess Mabel, and Valar, walking. I guess probably back to the. Are y'all walking to the exhibition match? Or are y'all walking to the castle? Castle, probably. Poppy.
Okay. She getting a
You're
beer?
muted.
You're muted.
Sorry. Yeah, we're walking towards the castle.
You
And
sure you
I-
don't have anything to say?
What?
Poppy might not be drinking, but Meg sure is. Anyways, we're walking towards the castle. I lean towards Valar and ask him sort of meekly, Did you notice?
Oh, I noticed. I figured that you have a reason. And she
I
wouldn't
thought
be here if you. She didn't want to be here, so.
I thought maybe I would dissuade her of being an adventurer, but taking her to a tournament probably wasn't the best method.
Well,
And I don't know. Maybe secretly I just wanted to see it all through her eyes like I used to.
and what fresh perspective do you have after hanging out with the princess? But she's like walking ahead of y'all, by the way, just like kind of dancing in the street drunkenly.
I feel tired and I'm worried I'll never look at it all the same way. There are bad things coming, Valar.
And bad things are already here. You've seen the bingo book. We just past 2 months, 5, 6 names killed off of it. Those
I
names
saw
just
my
got
name
replaced.
in the adventures book, which is almost frightening.
Well, you also saw Waylon's name in the royal courts. King likes to have an appearance that things are always well, always at peace.
You I I've seen something. I don't know what it is, but there's someone here that shouldn't be here. I don't even know if that makes sense, but I've sensed them and I don't know if it's Wayland or worse. And I'm worried maybe this, and I sort of like look pointedly at Marie, was maybe a foolish mistake.
He puts his hand on your shoulder as you walk and say, "Are you sure that it's not just the ghosts of your past following you? Your own trauma?
My ghosts don't die, Valar.
True, but ghosts do have a way of making you see things that maybe aren't really there."
No, they're definitely here. I mean, it makes sense. When's the last time you've seen so much happiness without a tragedy following immediately after? Just keep an eye out, okay? I don't want you to. I don't want you to die too.
I don't want you to lose yourself.
I don't know. For the first time in a while, I felt a little. I felt a little more like the old Poppy today. I played a game. I hung out at the tavern. It was nice. As much as I hate to admit that I'm still so weak. But anyway, probably enough of that chitter chatter. We should just get Marie home. The princess is waiting for her.
Yes. Roll a d6 for me real quick.
Roll a d6.
Yep.
Dun, 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 dun. That work? No. I'm smart. I rolled a 2.
As you two are walking, he says, "You keep calling yourself weak, but it's not how I see you. It takes someone strong to look at both the good and the bad in the world."
You were always very kind to me. I'll always have a soft spot for you, Valar.
I will always have a soft spot for you as well.
Platonically.
Like, the Valar says, "You want to have sex?" Then I'm kidding. Doesn't happen.
Wow. This is the forlorn love story arc.
Wait, I've seen this part before. Wait a minute.
As you are walking, a gust of wind quickly becomes a Jin, hero of the gale, in front of you. Hello, Jin, hero of the gale. Roll court Ashana number. In case you forgot about me, Poppy.
I did.
Princess Mabel, how are you? Did you ever enjoy your night to the town? Oh, there were so many cool people, great voices, so fun, so fun. Got to nice and drunk then, huh?
She insisted on trying out the tavern challenges, and she fared quite well for her size.
Oh no, the 10-step alcohol recovery plan.
Well, she'll be all right. Valar managed most of it.
Oh, thank you for your service, co-captain. And Valar just nods. Well, I mean, I've been trailing you a lot for a while, so make sure you shouldn't get in any trouble. Queen's quite pissed at you, but I'll please, I'll leave that part out of the whole reports of finding the princess, huh? You showed her a good time. Got her outside the castle. Not the first time she snuck out, so no need to let anybody else know that you were involved.
Oh, well, I just suppose, the king probably hated me a lot already. What's a little more anger on top of it?
Don't worry, the king loves you.
Probably because I don't suck up to him like you all.
Probably, something like that.
Well, I suppose you'll make sure she gets home safely.
I'll do my best. Just kidding. Yes, of course I'll make sure she gets home.
Valar, do you mind going with her the rest of the way? I probably should keep my distance. The guards aren't the most fond of me.
Oh, I probably will not be able to keep up with them As you kind of like you turn to talk to Valar, you turn back, and Jin and Mabel are just like flying above the air, like above like the streets in town of the houses. That's what I'm trying to say. Just like towards the castle.
Oh, I suppose you're right. Well, anyway, I guess we should get back to the exhibition match. If I disappear for too long, Rui will probably yell into several rocks on the ground until she finds me.
Yeah, and as you kind of turn and start walking towards the exhibitions, you just hear Mabel call back, "I had a great time, Poppy. Think you're a great adventurer."
So sweet.
I'm not an adventurer. Oh, I didn't mention it, but I got my cloak back. Yes.
Yeah.
Inside. Oh, inside.
Yes, you got the cloak back.
All right. Well, I'll see you at the exhibition match, and I part ways.
Yeah.
And do not. I keep my distance outside of the area. I said I was going back, but I kind of just want to be on patrol.
Yeah, outside. That's fine. On patrol again.
But he was saying Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol.
It's Poppy Patrol.
Poppy Patrol.
That's a good one.
That's the name of the episode. Roll credits. Name change.
That'll be my tournament arc episode, if you don't mind.
Write it down. Write it down.
That's fun. Yeah, man. Anyways, getting back to the adventurer stuff, you see, as you all get there for the exhibition, Kraith a little bit later than everybody else, but Balrus and Mathos have just lined up for their fights. You guys notice that the king is not present, or the queen, or the princess, Marie or otherwise.
Don't.
A few of the other core members are also missing, including Jin, Fedek, Elxador, Dracon.
As a precautionary measure, can I use my mirror and look at everybody?
Yeah. Everyone appears. They are shown on screen. Appears there. Supposed to.
Is this like are you calling this out because it's like hey, you guys notice that it's like definitely stands out.
It stands out. The king and the full king's got to have been here for all the matches. Like there are other people not here, but like you would notice that because like they're at the,
Sure.
kind of prominent,
Oh, I guess nobody wants to watch Walrus.
I lean up to Grace. Right.
Roger.
Do you feel anything? Any presence or otherwise?
I strain myself, trying to feel.
Yeah. Ashana wise, no, I mean nothing really sticking out. Not even ballers for that matter.
Yeah. I was gonna ping him real quick. Just
Like even as ballers is prepping for fight, nothing. It's not Ashana, but you sense like Mathos' like determination. But it's not Ashana. No Ashana powers coming off of him.
write that down. Determination. Keyword determination. This will come up.
Yeah, nothing. Nothing spectacular stands out.
Not a thing, Godric. Not a thing.
Well, all right. It's just weird that the king and the royal court members aren't here. I don't like it. This is a public forum. You need if this contest is to keep up appearances, and they're not doing that. I've got a bad feeling.
You two try to make insight checks. Well,
it is irrevocable.
Irrevocable dice roll. Gets me a 16.
12.
12. Guys, I mean, looking around, that you've noticed some weirdness in the air. You just kind of looking around. Like you notice some other key people that aren't here, just because you're like now looking for it. Namira is not here.
Well, she did get rocked, even though I
Yeah.
didn't see she was gambling. So
Correct.
And Maida did not comfort her. So
But you also notice that the admiral is not here.
Oh.
And you
I
also
feel better. I feel so much better, bro.
and you also notice none of the elf court is here.
I see this as an absolute win.
And just looking around, you don't see any Heroes Guild, but like at that point, God, it's stretching. Or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Just something to connect.
we don't do
Sebastian's still here. Yeah, right.
Yes, that's just so here.
Sebastian, I stop. I like start saying something, and I'm like, nah, never mind. And I just, oh, never mind.
Okay, friend. Ryan says, "Hey, Gleeble, why is everyone so tense?"
I mean, can't you see there's like a friggin' huge fight about to start?
Oh, it's excitement.
Yes.
Nice. Who are we cheering for? Should I bet again? Should I gamble?
You did pretty good last time, didn't you?
I think I lost more money than I gained, but I won more bets than I bet.
That sounds pretty good in my book. Yeah, I say go for it, but I need to sit this one out. Also, what are your... How stealthy are you, Raihan? Just a random question.
Oh, stealthy?
Yeah.
Let me check. Disadvantage, huh? -1 disadvantage. I'm not exactly the stealthy unit of the samurai. Why?
Oh, hey, that's cool. Just a random question. I don't know.
Do you want to sneak somewhere?
Yes.
Where are we sneaking?
Well, I'm just really sad that I didn't get to see the beard.
Oh,
Yes, I'm still thinking about it.
I mean, we could. So, I mean, someone must have hair magic, right? Otherwise, there would be a hair beer.
Maybe we could just ask for her recipe.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, that way we're not breaking any laws.
Oh, I could never break a law.
Yeah, right? It's illegal.
Exactly. It would put me against my honor. Wait, that's illegal. The point legal one miss you could commit a comments on Raihan. So I'm sorry, friend. I must kill you now. Anyways, so Boris Mathos, Boris just says, "Hey, Mathos, you know, do we have? I could just forfeit, right? I mean, I'm kind of being forced to do this fight thing." Mathos says, "No, because beating you would be really good for our reputation." And says, "Oh, okay. I mean, dang it, you damn Solar Guard are always so like honorable and shit. Like you're probably gonna want me to go full out too, aren't you?" He says, "Yes, I would. That'd be God. It would be good for everybody involved." Fine.
we want a picture, not dirt.
Boris again, very quickly, punches Mathos in the face. The air kind of around him, like just like crackling with energy, as he just punches Mathos into the ground. Well, that was a good fight. The boss was walking away. Mathos pulls out a spear, which ignites in infernal flame.
Can I scream?
Yeah.
Balrus behind you!
And you just see Mappo starts like making his attack as Ballers turns around as
Great old let him cook.
as he starts leaving. Definitely makes some attacks. They're now that the fight is starting to pick up, they start trading blows. Um, uh, After a few minutes of this fight, Balrus, they kind of separate again. Balrus is, oh, what a drag, man. And you won my best, right? And Mapso says, I guess so. It's, like worried that Balrus has been holding back, apparently. Balrus's fist flows in necrotic energy as he punches into Mathos, cracking the stadium around him. Basically, the move that he used to kill Diablo in one hit.
In one hit.
One hit.
One hit. Look at that. Just kill him in one hit.
Definitely takes a lot of energy out of Mathos there, but doesn't kill him. Doesn't beat him. He's still up. And he says, I got you where I want you now, Mathos. Yes, he is. Spear ignites with more Infernal Flame as it starts to become this giant ball of fire around the two of them. And when I say giant ball of flame, I mean it's rapidly approaching the first row. To which you hear Boss in the flames just yell out, "Oh, right, that's enough." As the flames sort of recede, as Boss says, "I quit. No need for you to unleash the move that will kill the first row of our attendees here. Don't think anyone wants that to happen." As he starts waving to the crowd, Athos just goes, "But coward!"
I didn't hear no.
Make perception or insight checks if you want. The whole party.
Man,
No.
Ashes would have handled that.
I don't think I'm in
Perception or-
eyesight of it, so I'm
Uh,
not going to.
By the end of the fight, you would have been here if you want to make that.
17.
16.
Not worth it.
No.
17, 16. Anybody else making the check?
I do call him a coward, though.
I've got a 5.
Okay. You think Walrus is a coward, and that also that attack would have actually definitely killed the first row of like regular civilians in the crowd. My 15's and up. You notice that Mathos isn't the one who ended that spell.
You?
Somehow, Balrus almost seemed to suck the energy into him.
God,
Remy.
Walrus sucks.
Interesting.
Sebastian Shaw level?
Sebastian and Ryan both look at this. Why did he pull back? Ryan says, to preserve honor. No explanation for his statement.
All right.
Alba and the Goblin goes, I don't. Looks for the king for help. Looks, king's not here. The winner's Mathos, I guess. Crowd boos. Walrus.
Aw.
I'm also going boo.
And Walrus just goes up to Nero. Ready to go drink again? Nero laughing. Yeah, let's go. Does that seem to be both nonchalantly not seem to acknowledging any of the moves?
Well, all right.
He hates both their personalities so much. He knew this was going to be a weak fight. Showed up anyway.
All right. The crowd starts to disperse. Before you all leave, Stylora comes up to Otto.
How's it going?
Sir Otto.
Yeah, how's it going?
Well met.
Well met. Looking into Otto's frocket.
Yeah, I'm here. Like, there's no way that I'm not in this conversation. So
It's true.
Your friend Poppy had me looking into a matter of someone trying to rob people or make people uncomfortable in the bazaar. I just wanted you to know that I did not find any such behavior. I couldn't find her in the crowd, so figured I would just communicate that to one of you to communicate to her.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, that's very nice of her.
Yeah, she seemed to think that someone might be following her or her friend or something. I don't know.
So why hasn't she told us?
I don't know. I mean, you were all right there. I assume she would have talked to you all first or would have been with you or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's
Poppy's
Mida,
not
you know
being
anything about
sorry.
this?
Say that again, Otto.
Mida, you know anything about this?
do I know anything about this?
I mean, unless you saw the scars that Poppy had, that's about it.
But she said she had to look into people making.
Yeah, you don't know anything about that. Like the only, like just anything weird about Poppy in general. The only thing you would know to add to that conversation would be the scars. So
No, I don't say anything. Well, I said no. I hadn't noticed anything, Otto.
All right. Well, I mean, being an adventurer, all she's looking out for people, so that's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, there's
Sure.
Right?
there's no certainty that there was danger, but yes, I think her heart's in the right place for sure.
Yeah, I believe so.
I know Valar is quite concerned about her mental state at the moment, but
Yeah, I'm quite concerned about her state
At the moment.
at the moment.
Poppy state of Virginia.
You
Anybody
call me
else?
a virgin?
I said Virginia.
I feel like
So
Poppy
you saying you're
would
not
be.
Poppy?
Yeah, Poppy would probably be like a 100-year-old virgin.
Yeah, David.
Anyway.
I mean, she collects bones and turns them into knickknacks. Like,
We saying that doesn't. Anyways.
Make the vampire daddy.
hold up.
Well, anyways, this conversation turned weird and maybe not canon. Hopefully not canon. So it says, well, anyways, maybe just keep looking out for her.
You too, bud.
Okay. It's how Porta leaves.
Mida,
Otto,
I think something's wrong with Poppy.
what do you think is wrong with Poppy?
I don't know. She won't talk to me.
Do you think she's gonna talk to me?
You know.
Now, I'm not saying that I couldn't talk to somebody to talk to her. However, I think I might be the least likely person in the stadium. Maybe the country that she'd like to talk to.
I mean, it's worth a shot.
My nose tickles. Are you requesting that I go talk to her?
No.
No.
You're right.
Ryan overhearing this. Is there something wrong with your friend Poppy? Can I help?
Who are you again?
Right on the samurai.
I'm gonna do that thing where like you just grab his face and push it out of the way.
Back over there with Weeble.
So, anyways,
Anyways,
So, anyways,
we'll I'll definitely try and keep an eye on. However, I very limited in my capacity. Maybe I can talk to Namira and see if she can check things out.
I feel like that'd be a breach of trust, but of some sorts.
Between who?
Between me and Poppy having other people spy on her.
No.
No.
This is not
I-
spying. I'm gonna have
No.
someone go talk to her. Like, I'm not just gonna
Oh.
have her tailed in the shadows.
Yeah, I don't think she could be properly tailed anyways. She's pretty good at being sneaky.
I don't think you know who Namira is if you think that she can escape. But
I don't know who
I
many people
digress. I think we can just try to have a straightforward conversation, not involving me or you.
are. I accept that.
You all right?
Emos. Anything else that people want to do in the stadium or in general before going to bed tonight?
I would like to do one more circle around the stadium to see if I can find the weird presence that I've been feeling.
Okay, make a perception check.
A perception?
Yep.
19?
Were you about to walk a lap?
Looking around the stadium, you do you do a lap, but you do not notice any presence in the crowd, outside the stadium before the crowd kind of leaves, anything like that.
Okay.
Do we know who the next pair is for the duo fighting character?
Yeah, it's Ingevald and Sabir that y'all are fighting.
All right, I just glare at Sabir from across the stage.
So Sabir meets your eyes and kind of like looks at you more questioningly, and then Ingevald's face just slides into focus.
Like that. Ignore.
Yeah. As far as needs to do, all the contests and stuff are like done for the day. But if you wanted to like do anything else, you could. You don't have to. Any other call outs?
Well, do we know what the schedule is for the next day?
Yes, it is. So pull up my thing and check.
Is it Blitzball finally, please?
Blitz and ball.
Did I hear that that Namir wanted to go to the bar?
Hmm?
Did I hear that Namir wanted to go to the bar with bars?
No. Numera has been actually strangely absent since her fight.
I need to go look. So I will be going to look, not creepily,
Yep.
but like figure out where she is. Once again, not creepily, just to kind of figure out.
You can go ahead and make an investigation check with advantage. The next stuff for tomorrow is. Hold on. It is. First thing in the morning is the rescue contest. So that's what Poppy's doing. Then the first round of blitzball is also in the morning. Then there is an exhibition match. That exhibition match is Nicolette versus Derwin, a former cooking weapon.
I rolled a 12 in my investigation.
Okay. After that, there we go. After that, it is team combat second round. Then after that is the next exhibition match, which is the Valar and Merlara fight. And then it is the solo combat round 2, and then it'll be downtime, and then it'll be the last exhibition match of the day, which is Verum, which is the co-captain of the Shadow Knights, and versus Gradius, really creepy guy from Storm Arrows.
He
Yes.
won't show up.
All right. Then I do not do anything. I was going to call Aurelian, but I'll just wait.
We're gonna do that. On your 12 investigation, like you're basically basically go over and like try to overhear like some conversation without asking from the Silver Rail, see what if you pick up anything about Namira, and you hear a conversation between Eldar and one of the Silver Rail members saying that his sister is been at the headquarters all day since her fight. Hasn't come out of her room.
Oh. Did you go up and congratulate her afterwards?
She lost.
For getting her ass kicked?
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot.
Like in an instant? Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
You didn't go console her then?
She's really just like, what do you want me to do?
Minus child support connect. Can take any more consoling.
My coffers are doing well, mind you. I'm getting them off. They all have free education. I don't know what you want. What more could they want? Okay. Can I insight that, or is that like would that be like me just basically rerolling investigation?
I mean, that you tell us the truth. That's just like Eldar kid fighting against somebody that asked about where Namira was, because it's a little unbecoming of her to not
Right,
to
right.
like this. So, and he specifically mentioned, that she's not in an infirmary, so she's not hurt.
Right.
That's not why she's missing.
Now, what type of gift would Namira want? He just ordered flowers, right? She just want flowers. What does she want?
While I'm thinking about it, we can go ahead and do the Aurelian call.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to do it the next day.
Oh, well, but it only works in that number.
Yeah,
It's
but
next tomorrow night.
yeah, but if tomorrow is not Blitzball, I'm going to call him the day
Tomorrow is the
before
first round of Blitzball.
You didn't say that.
I said it was rescue mission and then Blitzball first.
Oh, I missed that. I heard something about double combat. Okay, then yes.
That's a lot tomorrow.
Do I play tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay, then I will call Aurelian. Boo-doo-boo-doo. Boo-doo-boo-doo.
Rui.
Is my voice still squeaky?
No.
Okay.
That'd be funny.
Good. Kayla did not want to handle that.
Hello. How are you, my dear?
Hi, Aurelian. I'm pretty good. I didn't interrupt nothing, did I?
No, of course not. I
Excellent.
disrupted meetings for the day.
How are the meetings?
Exhausting, to be honest.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Bunch of political drama, but nothing to be concerned about. So it's mostly will resolve itself.
Okay, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. Well, do you have meetings tomorrow?
Oh, unfortunately, I do.
You don't think you could play hooky, do you?
I would love to, if I could. Is your contest tomorrow?
It is the first round, me and Gleeble. So I don't really know how it's going to go because I haven't really seen Gleeble do a whole lot. Not that he hasn't done anything. I just, you know what I mean. He's just not done a lot, so I don't know what he.
Don't know much about
good
his
at.
style. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, first round's tomorrow. I don't really know who we play, but yeah, I thought you might come cheer me on.
Well, I don't want to make promises I can't keep, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to pull away or not. But
That's understandable. I suppose that's okay.
I'm definitely cheering for you. But if I'm there or not, I'm always on your side.
That's good to hear. Well, okay. I just wanted to ask you that. I hope everything's going okay, and hope the meetings aren't too bad.
It's been going good. Now there's been this weird knock against the window that I've been hearing, but yes, and I haven't quite discovered what that is. Like if it's a bread or something. I'm not sure what that's. But I'll make sure it's gone by the time you come back.
Hope that you figure that out. I don't know what that could be. What is Miss Sharktooth like? What kind of race is she?
She's human.
Okay. How secure are your grounds?
I mean, you've been there, of course.
Yeah.
We have security details because we're at the samurai headquarters, and
Gotcha.
there's like
Oh,
several
excuse me.
walls of barracks and things like that.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't think if anyone was trying to sneak in here and get my attention, I mean, I don't know if they would just go about not. I don't think I'm in danger. But let's put it that way.
Well, that's good. I'm glad that you're safe. I'd be more concerned about the people that are going after you than you yourself. I think you can handle them. Well, that's good to know. I do hope you get to the bottom of that though, because that is pretty interesting.
How are your friends? I mean, it's been the first time in a while that you've been around them all again.
Yeah, it is. It's been pretty good. Poppy's a little odd, but other than that, I think everybody's doing pretty good. She did bring a new friend, though. I hope she's not trying to replace somebody in the group. Um, her name was Marie. But she was cool. She really held her own. I did some drinking with her, and I did not fare too well. But I'm doing better now. I had some nasty, nasty drinks. But she held her own over there. That new girl. I wouldn't mind her being an addition to the group, but definitely not replacing nobody.
Oh no, of course not. I mean, you don't really replace anybody in your heart, of course.
That's true. I could use some more gals around, though. It's too many men, I think. It's just me and Poppy right now, and we could use some more gals. But it is what it is, I suppose. But yeah, everybody's doing pretty good. And then, yeah.
Have Raihan and Sebastian been too much help?
Oh, I was going to ask if you knew they were hanging out with us. Sebastian hasn't really said a whole lot to me. Him and Godric have been off getting drinks together. Don't know what they're discussing, but who knows? And Raihan's pretty fun. He's really taken a liking to Gleeble, so obviously Gleeble can't be too bad if Raihan has begun a budding friendship there.
Yes, Raihan is a great Disney character.
Yeah, Raihan took a little bit of my money earlier.
Do I need?
No, I bet him the money.
Raihan gambled.
He did. He gambled quite a bit actually. Won some, he lost some. So mostly lost actually. In fact, he won a lot of bets, but not a lot of money. But anyway, so yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Good. I'm glad. I'm sorry I'm missing the fun, of course, but I'm glad everyone seems to be in mostly good spirits.
Yes, we are, and I know that you have your own stuff to attend to, so I don't really much mind it. But I appreciate the call.
Of course. And
thanks for chatting.
Great to talk to you, my love.
You're so sweet. Good night, Aurelian.
Good night.
Click.
Click.
Man, he's a sim.
I'm sorry. That called him.
Scent is what she said. Clearly enunciated.
Rip.
Yeah.
That's a bird we're talking about here. Anyways.
Sniper monkey?
Yeah, I love sniper monkeys.
Sniper monkeys. Have you figured out what you are going to do about your Namira situation?
No.
Well, that's okay. Has anyone else figured out if they are doing anything else for the night, the day, night?
I will not be sleeping in the keep. It will be the same thing where I hang out in my tree with my keg.
With your sniper monkey, of course, yes.
I'm gonna go read some books
Okay.
in my arcade library.
Going into your arcane library, of course. What do you, I guess, call down? You enter your library. Let me double check on rules for that stuff.
Yeah, remind me.
Yeah. Going in. Well, there it is. So you can, when you walk in, you can basically call any book on any subject. So you have to name a subject, and a book will come to you, and you will have advantage on history or religion check for that. Whatever makes sense for that, for whatever history thing you're looking for. You can look that way once for a long rest.
How about anything related to the? I guess since my conversation with Sebastian, and mildly curious about what could have been in this vault, I would give one about the samurai of Yodon.
Okay. Make a history check with advantage.
Alright. Close my sheet. Hold up here. Boom, boom. There we go. This is always interesting skills. Oh, 12.
12. All right. You get some good information about like the founding. It's basically what this is about, just like the founding of Yodon. So nothing really recent, but you've learned basically they were formed post Dragon Revolution as demons started to try and claim demons and devils started to try and claim parts of Ninsho, the continent, of course, for themselves. Of the dragon's territory is claimed to the territory that had dissipated. The humans kind of started. Mostly humans that started out as began to form the samurai, basically specialists in defeating demons and devils. You kind of learn the history of the Silver Stars Festival, which was a dragon hiding as a samurai, kind of make up for his ancestors' deeds. Had you joined the fight, fell in love with an elf on the other side of, not on the other side of the war, but like basically it was very silent at first fighting against demons, devils, and then them fighting love with each other, then fighting this big devil, and it was mentioned to be Barrows. But it mentions unknown whether this is the same devil that is played the northern part of Ashana for actually unknown if it's the same demon or devil or another of the same name. Defeating the devil, but they died in the effort, and it is said you recognize the name. I don't know the name off. I don't have it in front of me, but it's the name you recognize as being the same name as the Shadow Dragon. But you don't have anything. Nothing mentions a vault at any kind, or anything like that. Because this is all cool. It has mentioned to Ashana, but does not talk a lot about current dealings because Ashana's only existed as a country for 30 years. So this is all pre the formation of the country. But Yodon was founded as kind of its own city state, basically around this samurai principle.
Nice light reading.
Yep.
Before bed.
Yep. You have any quick call-outs for Namir? We can always do it next time, based on time.
I was just gonna just go over.
Yep. We can do that next time.
Could all show up and ask.
Yep, that's fine. We can do that next time. So next time we will start with our checkup. Maya checking up on Namira. But we will also, I'll go ahead and show the map. Go straight from that into our rescue mission with Poppy. I'll go ahead and show the map for that.
And we
Map tease.
What?
what are the
So steamy.
So fluffy. Wait a second.
where are the map?
Bunch of
Oh, frick, they're all rescuing the people that were missing. That's the mission.
That's
He's like,
Can
I'm getting guys.
I think I'll end up using any of my new skills for that, which will be interesting. But I kind of like that because I sort of want to keep them in my sleeve.
Good. What?
Can I make? I know we're at time, so I would
Yeah.
just like to make a request for Gleeble and Raihan's nighttime shenanigans, since we're obviously not
Romance?
going back to the keep.
And bromance, yeah. Yeah.
What?
Sure. Y'all can.
Would like
Y'all
to
Yes.
just for
undergo
bed?
a side quest for
Yes,
beards.
Yes, we can go. Y'all can visit Trippy's before you go to bed. Yes, but we will.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
that and I want to look for beard supplies. Anything Gleeble can get to get his hands on a beard. We're talking keratin, biotin. We're throwing out all the razors. This is Gleeble's main
New mi-
quest too.
New mission in life.
Yes.
Hey, sponsored by Keeps.
By Manscaped. Anyways, that's it for tonight's episode of Ashana Rising. Like I said, we will be moving to Wednesdays going forward. Next week we have a break though, so we will kick that off. March 15th will be the first Wednesday episode of Ashana Rising, and whose turn is it anyway? So, thank you for quick shout out to the resources, Paper Force, Patreon.com. Thank you for the mat, Paper Force for some of the minis or tokens I use. Mag for other tokens, most of the character tokens, Roll20 Marketplace for other tokens, stuff like that. Roll20 for the BTT, all of that jazz. Music will be linked in the YouTube VOD, which will always, unless I suck that week, always be 2 days later on our YouTube, which you can find in our Twitch bio. Anyways, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
And have a mighty fun 2 weeks.